over claims that the majority members on the 5-member ad hoc committee that was probing the cash for seats saga refused to accept the views of the minority's side for the final report. The minority decided to embark on a silent protest on the floor of Parliament Wednesday. Their silence at a point affected proceedings after the first Deputy Speaker decided to suspend a particular motion on the floor, but the majority leader disagreed.
Can we suspend the consideration of this one when those in whose constituency they are resume work, then we'll consider them?
We have a fully fledged sitting of the House, and the two sides of this House are populated by members of this House. So if any business is transacted, it's transacted in the name of Parliament. So we can go on.
Deputy Minority Leader James Kluchi told me the protest was in reaction to the disrespect shown them by the majority.
So we gave them our views, they snubbed our views, they brought in what they think they should do to cover up. And when we walk out, we protested, they said no, we walk out. They did their own thing, they insult us the way they wanted to do it. And they want us to come and participate in the work. We will come. If there are issues that we think we will talk to it. But if we think that it doesn't concern much about us as a minority, we'll be quiet.
He says they will participate on the floor when the need be. But if you say that if you come and things that concern the minority, you will take part, what do you mean? Because you are here as legislators, everything that comes to Parliament should concern you.
Definitely. If our views are being respected, we will continue to say and bring out our view if we feel that it's relevant. In fact, if we know clearly that it's something that will benefit the people of this country.
How long is it going to take?
We have not done anything that you will say how long is it going to take.
The protest?
The protest?
Not to talk on the floor.
We are talking.
And when the president comes, normally from the minority side, I mean, they are heckling and all that. So tomorrow, are you going to be silent like the way you are silent today?
Heckling is not something that comes from the leadership of our side or from any side. But let me say about my side, we don't tell our people that heckle the presidents. But if members, sometimes you be there, they're at your back, you don't see them. Before you realize, they start talking, start heckling. So those are things that are bound to happen or not happen.
Now let's remain in Parliament as the 5-member ad hoc committee that probed the cash for seats saga mentioned in its report that some documents presented to it were forged. The Speaker of Parliament, after debate on the report on Tuesday, referred the matter to the Privileges Committee. But Chairman of the committee, Joseph Osei-Owusu, has told Evelyn Tingma he cannot tell when the committee will start work on it.
The 5-member ad hoc committee that was set up by the Speaker to investigate the cash for seat saga yesterday presented its report to the House. Well, the report exonerated the Trade Ministry as well as the Millennium Excellence Foundation. Now, the Speaker yesterday referred the matter to the Privileges Committee for further investigations. Joseph Osei-Owusu, who is the first Deputy Speaker, is chairman of the committee. What exactly is the committee going to look into?
What I heard Mr. Speaker direct was that documents that were presented to the committee should be referred to the Privileges Committee to look at and examine if there were any acts of breaches of the privilege of members. That was following from the finding that certain documents were forged by the committee. So if those things come to the committee, then the committee will look at what are the rules regarding giving evidence, statements by members of Parliament vis-a-vis the Constitution, and then determine whether any member of Parliament, committee member or otherwise, had conducted himself or herself in a manner which can be considered to be in breach of his privilege as a member.
So what time frame are we looking at? Because I don't think I heard a speaker give you time.
Because we are governed by the rules how committees should work. There are several other petitions pending, so this one will join the queue. So I'm not able to give any time limit.